Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dino's Kitchen. Today's recipe, the most amazing burger buns. Super easy, super soft. So if you wanna find out how I make these phenomenal burger buns, facciamo. We're gonna need some very strong flour, some fresh yeast, some sugar, some salt, one fresh egg, a mix of whole milk and water, cold if it's possible. That is our secret ingredients. You can do the recipe without. If you wanna know what is this powder, please let me know in the comments. And some good quality butter. Butter must be cold as well. The beauty of this recipe is that we don't need any tanzin bong, bung, ragazzi si chiamo, latte cinese.
Tanzon.
It's just a very straightforward recipe. Add all the dry ingredients into the flour. Just like that. And we're gonna add straight into our mixer, straight in with the yeast. Crack the egg straight into the mixer. And we can go in with all our liquids. Start the machine straight away on a slow speed, and slowly, once all the ingredients are incorporated, we're gonna do full blast for about 10 minutes. At this stage, pretty much all the ingredients are fully incorporated into the dough. We can go full blast with the speeds. You can also do that by hand, it just takes a bit more time.
How about new?
Having our ingredients cold, it will help us to reduce the mixing process of the final dough. As you can see, our bowl is completely clean, and at this stage we can add our cold butter all in one go. The mixing time usually at this stage is around 4 minutes, but if you have got different machine, it can probably take a bit more or maybe a bit less. So as you can see, all the butter is fully incorporated into the dough, and once we reach this stage, we can turn off the machine and look how beautiful is the dough. Super silky, very smooth, but very strong as well. You don't need to do this process, but it was for me to show you how beautiful and silky is the dough. We can create a bowl. Grab a tall and not too much wide container, because in that way we make the dough grow in height. Let's spray. We're gonna place in our container, cover with a lid or with a wet cloth. We're gonna proof that until it triple in size. The right temperature for the proofing is around 25 to 28. If you don't live in a hot country, you can basically use your oven just with the lights on and place the dough until it reach the desired volume. See you in roughly 2 to 3 hours. After a couple of hours, as you can see, it's tripled in volume, and now it's time to divide our dough ball into 70-gram balls. They don't look like balls, fair enough. In the first stage, flat that a little bit, just fold them over and slightly press them together. You see it's not fully closed?
Looks like a butthole.
So you wonder why you need to do a process like that. Very easy. It's just because we are creating structure. In that way, all the buns will cook in the oven vertically. Very, very important. Now they're gonna stay like that for about 5 minutes, and then ball them and put in the trays. After 5 minutes, they are nice and relaxed. We need to create a nice bowl. Don't wanna pull too much, but you wanna make sure it's nice and firm. Once they're closed, we can place them into our trays. So at this stage, we wanna do a last proofing. That will take up to 2 hours, but depends on the temperature of your room. The hottest it is, the less it's gonna take. After a few hours of proofing, Yeah, they need to jiggle on the tray. In the meanwhile, we prep a mix of 1 whole egg and a splash of milk. Very, very gently brush the mixture on top of the buns. Make sure your oven is already preheated 180 degrees Celsius. And now it's time to go with our burger buns in it. After 15 minutes, that is the result. Look at them. As soon as they go out from the oven, it's very, very important that we place them on a rack to avoid any kind of steam ruining the bottom. I cannot just have a plain burger buns without the actual burger in it. It's pretty clear we like to eat in this channel.
We may not be great thinkers or world leaders, but damn it, we can eat!
I made a very easy, quick burger. 2 burger patties, some onion, some tomato, and a little bit of mozzarella. I like to squeeze everything and I'll give a nice capada, my friend. You know what's capada?
The ¿Qué pasa?
I'll show you. That's a capada. It just dissolves in your mouth, honestly. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for the next one. Un bacione.